Hi, you can see in this presentation box we have a four-camera digital video recording system contained here, basically a four-way DVR. So let's just look at what comes inside the box. Well, the main feature obviously is the DVR itself, but let's look starting at the ancillary equipment that comes with it. It comes with a mouse, it comes with a 3-pin power unit here, and the output on this is 2.5 amps, 12 volts. It comes with a user manual, and there's also screws here where we can actually, for securing in an internal hard drive, if we add one on, we can support up to 2 terabyte here. We have a mini CD here, and we also have a remote control here as well, okay, for operating off the box. So what we'll do is we'll move on to the DVR itself. Now the front of the DVR is very straightforward. We simply have a power on-off light here, and whether it's on or in standby, and then we have an IR sensor here for simply operating the DVR with a remote control. Now what I'm going to do at this point is I'm just going to rotate the DVR around. I'm just going to move this box out of the way, and I'm going to talk to the key features here around it. So you can see there's 4 inputs here, B and C inputs, and they're simply marked 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can connect up the 4 cameras here. What we have on the output side is we have B and C outputs 1 and 2 there, so they're video outputs, and we also have an audio out and we have an audio in, so a single audio in, so depending on which particular one we want to add it on. And so, you know, with certain DVRs you can actually have audio in with each one of the cameras, but to a certain extent it's pointless because so few people are using cameras that have audio on them anyway. So this type of one is fine. In terms of the Ethernet port here, it's been set up so you can set it up in the network and be able to allow you to view it at a later point on an iPhone or a computer. And also then we have USB ports here. So you can use something like a USB key if you're going to upgrade the firmware. Obviously when we're connecting the mouse we'll use one of the USB ports. And also we'll say if we have recordings on the internal hard drive, we're going to copy them over to a hard drive or a USB key. We can simply insert it here and copy them over. If we're outputting the image to a monitor, we'll normally be using this VGA port here. And also we'll say we have something like this RS485, and that's for something like, we'll say, a PTZ camera, so you can actually add a PTZ on, and that's the type of thing that most people won't be using, we'll say, but because it's, you know, it's a pretty specialized thing. But this type of camera or this type of DVR can support it, and from people we've spoken to here, the actual outlay and the features for controlling are quite good. And then finally we have this 12 volt DC here, and that's simply where the power unit plugs in. So you can see here it's a relatively compact unit. Now where it fits into, we'd have a range of DVRs. We would count this DVR more aimed sort of at the domestic market. Somebody who wants to have a good DVR that they can come along, set up, monitor up to 4 cameras, and if they have an alert or something like that, they can check it out both on their iPhone or on their computer, or go to the DVR itself and access it that way. So it's part of a wider range of DVRs we have. This one here is a 4-way, but we also have an 8 and a 16-way inside this range. And we also have a higher range of DVRs that are more suitable, we'll say, for commercial work and fully professional work and things like this. But this DVR, both in terms of its design, the interface and the uses of it certainly will be very attractive to a large range of customers. So that's it anyway, an overview of our 4-camera DVR.